Hi, this is Dr. Monroe, and I'm back with your weekly chiropractic health and wellness video blog. The title of this week's blog is "It's More Than Just a Number." Now, let me tell you how I came across this title. I was flicking through the television dial the other day, and I came across the tail end of one of the numerous low T commercials that are on television. And the actor in the commercial says, "Low T, well, it's just a number." Well, that might be fine if you're in the numbers treating business. But, we're in the patient business in our office, and we're trying to figure out why you may have an abnormal lab number, or maybe have a low testosterone number. So that lab number is very important to us because it gives us an idea as to where to start and what to think and where we need to start to make some changes. But it's not just like saying, well, you're a quarter too low on oil, so let's just fill that up. Okay, now you're good. That's just not how the body functions. So, and then we see this in our office in a variety of cases that walk in the door, whether it be someone who walks in with a low T issue or a blood sugar issue or cholesterol issues or even thyroid issues. It's not so much that we're actually treating these conditions as much as we're looking at the body and we're trying to figure out what is causing these numbers to be abnormal. Why is the body not functioning the way it should? And our job is to actually try and find out what's that interference and what's the body lacking so that it can actually start to heal and function the way it was designed. So let me just give you a real quick example of this, and I'll use low T as an example. There are many potential causes to someone developing low testosterone, but let me give you two of the big ones that we usually see in our office. And one of them is chronic stress. Stress has a tremendous effect on your adrenal glands, and your adrenal glands are responsible for making a lot of the precursors or things that your body needs to actually make testosterone. So if your adrenal glands aren't even making what you need to make testosterone, that could definitely be something that lead to a decrease in the amount of testosterone in your body. And let's just face it, there's a lot of people under a lot of stress right now. And another possibility is some nutritional deficiencies or not enough good fats in your diet. But another good example is when you start to see, and usually when you start to see a low T creep in, it's usually around middle age, and you'll start to see the man start to pack on some weight, and fat cells actually produce estrogen. So unfortunately, when you start to produce more estrogen, that's going to start to throw off that critical balance of the estrogen-testosterone ratio, and the body's not going to function properly. Certain receptor cells aren't going to work the way they should. And once that ratio starts going back and forth, sometimes you just don't know what the end result's going to be when the ratios are off. Your estrogen's too high, your testosterone's low, testosterone's high, or estrogen's low. So there's a lot of things that really need to be looked at there. So my question to you is, if you're someone out there who has a low T issue or maybe has an abnormal number, and you'd like to know a little bit more about how we can do that by kind of making the body start to work the way it should, why don't you just give us a call here at the office and make an appointment. I'll be glad to sit down with you, bring us in your number, and we'll be glad to help lay out a plan for you to help correct this in a more natural way instead of relying on a prescription or maybe topping you off with another quart of oil. So look, if you have any questions, give me a call at the office. Thank you for spending some time with me on this video blog, and I look forward to sharing something with you next week.